All right, everybody, go ahead.
Dave, this morning you talked about the difference between a win and a loss being so small. What did you see that contributed to the Stars getting the early lead?
Well, we gave them, the opportunities that they had were, on the first one is just it's a quick play that we kind of stab at, and instead of, being able to kind of take command of a puck and make a play on that. That's the first pass out goal, and then, the second one off of transition quick. So we had a solid start overall to the hockey game, to the first period. But we found ourselves in a 2-0 hole, and that's, you look at this team and overall through the difference of the hockey game, pretty close, pretty tight hockey game. We've got to be a little more patient, so that we're not giving up a couple of the transition plays that we did. And we're going to have to be a little harder to generate a little bit more at the other end of the rink. I thought they did a really good job tonight of making it hard to get inside and hard to get to their net. I thought they did, they were good in that area tonight.
Dave, once your team fell behind 2-0, it seemed like they started to generate more quality chances as the period went on. Was that, I don't want to say desperation because it's early, was that just them picking up the pace a little to try to get back in this?
Actually, Jeff, the pace of our play through the whole first period was good. The chances that we gave up, we had played well before that. We played well after that, but those giving up those two opportunities, it's a tough way to start the game. I think Gruby was he was battling it a little bit early to find the puck, and even on that second one, that's one where get that save and it helps just settle us down a little bit. And keep us in a little bit better spot. But to be honest with you, our first period, other than, you mentioned generating opportunities, other than not really getting real good quality off of some of our looks, the period itself was a pretty solid period for us. Our pace was good. We had the puck quite a bit. We generated opportunities, unfortunately missed the net on a couple of those. That's the story of the first period. We're down 2-0, but still feeling pretty confident going into the dressing room.
Is that something you can reinforce to these guys going in at Game 6 that for most of the game you were able to take the play?
Yeah, I don't think we need to cheerlead inside of our dressing room at all. You know what I mean? We'll look at all of it, one more time, but we got to tighten up a little bit and take away some of those, some of the outnumbered rushes. First shift to the second period, we gave up a second outnumbered rush for the goal against. So we got to clean that up a little bit against this team, and then like I said, our determination is going to have to be really good offensively, because you can assume that they'll have the same type of stiff defensive effort that they had tonight.
Okay.
I asked Jordan about this as well, Dave, but he said that you could kind of sense a tying goal coming at one point there. Guys were starting to feel it on the bench. Did you feel that a little bit, like the tying goal was coming, it just didn't end up happening?
Well, yeah, I don't know if you ever. You feel, we're always confident that we're going to be able to go out there and get that goal, no question. We didn't sustain quite enough in the third period, and that's, again, I'll credit them a little bit for the way they check in the neutral zone. They make it difficult, like I said, getting inside. But at no point in time, did we feel like we were ever, back on our heels or not going to be able to get the tying goal.
And you said was fighting it a little bit early. Did you think he kind of got his game back as the game went on?
Yeah, he settled in. That's to say that he's fighting, that's a tough statement, right? Because I think he had, 4 or 5 shots on goal in the first period. So just in the action in and around him, that's a tough hockey game to get yourself involved in.
Anyone else here? Okay, thanks, Scott.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.